Good afternoon and welcome back to Asgard and welcome back to Infitech. So, I wanted to give you guys an update because I know there wasn't a video last Thursday and there's probably not going to be a video today. You'll notice I'm in creative mode. I made a backup of my world and I've come in here and I've spent the last, let's see, Thursday I spent about 8 hours or so, and then today I've spent about another 8 hours now. And it's looking like there's not going to be a video today. There could possibly be one if I can get this all sorted out before then, but I don't know. It's not looking good. I did go ahead and move all the conduits up a little bit, at least on this side. I haven't done it over here. And I started working in this area, but the tick lag is just so bad right now. Like, if I go up and I try to open a chest, like you'll notice it's a decent weight, and I'll always get a bit of lag afterwards, and sometimes that opening a chest can take up to around 30 seconds, depending. So I went through and like I broke apart. There went my mini. Okay, I just had like a mega lag spike. I've done everything that I can think of. Like initially, I changed over to Fastcraft from Optifine. I tried turning off my texture pack. I tried, which texture pack shouldn't affect it. That could affect lag, but not tick lag, because it's not actually increasing block updates. And I'll look at the FTB log, and it says it'll keep popping up things like, you know, it's skipping 360,000 milliseconds of stuff and all this, and then it'll pop up in yellow and it'll be like, there's a lot of lag. It could be due to, or it seems to possibly be due to like this block, and it always lists either a super buffer or a transformer from Greg Tech. So I'll go and I'll go to the transformer that it was at and I'll break it, or I'll go to the super buffer that it was at and I'll break it, and it doesn't really seem to affect anything. So I don't think it's due to the transformers or the super buffers. I did try entirely tearing down my World Eater, everything. That did not affect it. I tried taking down the mirrors from Thaumcraft, also did not affect it. Right now, for my tests, because basically what I've been doing is just like loading the backups and then coming back in and breaking a big chunk of things and like seeing if it fixes it. The main three things that are causing the lag, from what I can tell, is my ethanol setup over in the ethanol building. That seems to be a little bit lag heavy. This ore processing system seems to be a little bit lag heavy, and these coke ovens seem to be a bit lag heavy. So I'm assuming it's anything that has to do with my Ender IO conduits. That's almost what I'm thinking it is. And I know that in other packs, like all the mods, for example, we had a lot of issues with conduits. When you start using like tons of them, you start experiencing, or you can experience a little bit of lag. It just depends. Sometimes that's not the case, but so I'm going to try and change over this entire ore processing system to use less channels, and maybe that will affect it. That's kind of my hopes, is that maybe it's pulling so much tick lag due to filtering out through the channels and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I could be mistaken. Like I said, I'm going to try that out. I wanted to give you guys an update, though, just in case, you know, a video didn't come out today. But let's say, for example, I grab a timer and I set this down. You'll notice it just like got stuck here. And eventually it'll catch up. Eventually. Yeah, see, it's taking like forever. But like, for example, I noticed this when I was looking at the World Eater. Like, the World Eater's not even been running because I have it shut down and everything. Like, I've overridden the redstone, but I turned it off and I was looking at the timer on it, and the timer would go around and then it would just click back. Like, it would go to like 30 seconds and then click back, and there wasn't anything in the chest or anything. It was just, and it wasn't even going back to the start. There it goes. See, like, the tick lag is just absolutely ridiculous at this point. And like, this is supposed to be 32 seconds. That was not 32 seconds. It's totally, I mean, it's totally unplayable. Like when I was changing out these conduits, like let's say for example, like this steam line that has to run around the entire room. This took me like 15 minutes to place down, because I would place a block, I would place a conduit, and then it wouldn't place, and it would wait for like 20 seconds, and then it would finally place one. So, that's the reason there hasn't been any videos, because honestly at this point, I mean, I can't edit out every single time I open any kind of GUI, because it would just be ridiculous, and I wouldn't be able to carry on a conversation while I was recording. So that's the issue at the moment. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up so you didn't think I had just totally abandoned the pack. I'm still trying to figure this situation out. Yeah, and now all of a sudden it works, and it'll work fine for about 5 minutes, and then it'll start lagging again. This does happen. It'll work. It's about once every hour or something like that. It'll work for like a couple minutes, and then the lag will go again. So I don't know. I mean, it's not like, I've noticed even this, like I took down the centrifuges and stuff and pretty much shut the system down to where it wasn't running, and I was still getting the lag. And I did the same thing over there with the steam. I did the same thing in the ethanol building. Honestly, I don't even think the ethanol building is running at the moment. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I love this. There you go. See, the lag's back. I knew it was going to come back. And that. And that. Yeah, see, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't know. So this, okay, this is running at the moment. But, yeah, so I have no clue. That's something I'm still working on, and I'm hoping to get a video out for you guys today, like I said, but I just wanted to give you an update because I didn't want you to think that I had just abandoned you or forgotten about you or anything. It's just something I'm trying to work out at the moment. So, but yeah, anyways, like I said, I'm going to try to get one out for you today, but if I don't, please bear with me while I try to get this sorted. What happened here? I bet I was digging that stuff out and broke that. That's fine. Or maybe I broke it early. I don't know. I've been breaking all kinds of stuff in creative mode. So, but I do have a backup. So, like right now, I don't even have a world miner, I don't think, in this save. Because that was the last thing that I just totally disassembled to see if it would work. And it didn't change anything, as you can tell. I mean, it's still, well, now it's working. I don't know. But I do have to figure out something, because like the ethanol setup, I can't live without that. Realistically, you know, I mean, I spent like forever working on that for power. And the same with the ore processing system. I've got to figure out some way to have these things without them lagging. So I'm just trying to like figure out a way to fine tune it in the creative world, and then I'll go back into my my survival world or load up my survival backup and try to get that sorted out and fixed so that we can get back on track with Infitech. Because I actually had some really cool things I felt like coming up involving the ore processing and applied energistics and Thaumcraft. So I'd like to get back on track with that, but as it stands right now, I can't due to TPS lag. Some of the Thaumcraft stuff is going to be combat related and different things, so I've got to have, you know, like right now mobs will just like shoot across the area sometimes. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. So anyways, like I said, I wanted to give you guys an update and let you guys know I didn't forget about you guys. And I want to say I do apologize about the lack of videos over the past couple days. Of course, it was like right after I changed to doing the 3-day rotation, and so then it was like, well, we can't do a video today. I know I posted on Twitter, but I know some of you guys may not have me on Twitter, and also posted on Facebook as well last Thursday about the TPS lag, but I don't believe I posted it on the discussion page, on the main page for YouTube channel. But yeah, so anyways, just a heads up on that, guys. I do apologize once again, and I hope to see you guys later today with a video, or maybe Thursday. Like I said, I've just got to get all this sorted out. So, but anyways, until next time, as always, do take care and stay safe. And sorry again about the current issues. So I hope to see you guys next time.